Is the cloud really doing well due to the virus lockdown? We look at the 2020 Q1 results for many top cloud players, and supercomputers are now being hacked. As well, we talk about the new HTTP denial of service attack. We look at a great use case of AI in a major university, and what were the top 3 announcements which came out of this year's Microsoft Build conference. Hi, I'm Matt Carolyn, and welcome to our June edition of Puck Online, bringing you a quick summary of all the major news and events for the public cloud space. Every month we come to you online in video and podcast form, as well as in normal times, in-person events every quarter in Vancouver, Canada. Today I've been able to find this quiet spot to broadcast from in downtown Vancouver, which I found while bike riding during this week. Due to the rain, hopefully this broadcast, I won't need to worry about people photobombing me in the background. However, I am surrounded off camera by many geese and their babies, so hopefully they see me as a friendly. So we've got lots of new cloud news to cover this month, and less than 10 minutes to do it in, so let's get into it. In general news, Cisco said it is acquiring THOUSANDEYES, which provides analytics for digital delivery of applications and services. It's a platform that enables enterprises to visualize environments that increasingly run through multiple clouds and networks. Cisco said it will combine its network and application performance tools with THOUSANDEYES visibility to improve software and network delivery. And OKTA, the cloud-based identity management company, announced at the end of May a new native integration with Amazon Web Services single sign-on. The new AWS integration is available via the OKTA integration network. It enables OKTA customers to provision identities to AWS SSO for authorization management. Enterprises can automatically synchronize users and groups between OKTA and AWS, making it easier to manage corresponding authentication and authorization policies. So we haven't heard much about Docker Enterprise since it was sold to Mirantis in November. I was looking at the RightScale 2020 report just the other day, which showed Docker Enterprise as the only major container tool that has declined in growth. So it's great to see this new release version 3.1. It's a significant upgrade with greater stability and improved features. SPLUNK rolled out some new updates, including improvements in mobile device management and in real-time streaming processing. As well, they announced improvements to its cloud and machine learning capabilities. And have you heard about the new RANGEAMP attacks? They can bring down websites and CDN servers by abusing HTTP packets to amplify web traffic. This is a new denial of service attack which exploits the HTTP range request attributes. Researchers on this type of attack reported that the attacks were very dangerous. Most CDN providers seem to be vulnerable in their tests, and the attacks required a very minimum use of resources to carry it out. Many of the CDN providers have already addressed the issue, including Akamai, Azure, Cloudflare, and AWS CloudFront. The City of New York will use TWILIO Flex, which is a cloud-based contact center, as well as TWILIO SMS and Voice as part of its COVID-19 tracing program. And this might be something Canadian governments and provinces might be looking at to glean tips from. The Australian government's Digital Transformation Agency is looking to stand up a new cloud marketplace for Australian government entities to use in the procurement of cloud-related services. It will cover not just cloud services by providers, but also cloud consulting. It has been confirmed that supercomputers in the UK, Germany, Switzerland, and possibly Spain have been hacked for the purposes of mining cryptocurrency. Watch out, D-Wave, quantum computers might be next. And an interesting industry-specific story came out about La Trobe University using artificial intelligence to reduce the rate of students dropping out of their courses. They were seeing arts students drop out before the first semester had even begun, due to there being too much confusion around what students could major in, since a Bachelor of Arts is so broad. So they created a more Netflix-type feel to the task of course selection and called it the Bachelor of Arts Explorer. They have already seen results where students' acceptance rates of the courses are higher than it has ever been in previous years. And a quick summary of some of the major cloud players' Q1 numbers. OKTA and Pure Storage announced strong Q1 results. VMWARE also announced solid, better than expected Q1 results as their subscription SaaS revenues jumped 39% from a year ago. Salesforce beat Q1 estimates, however their forecast for 2021 revenue growth was lowered. Box and Dropbox also beat Q1 estimates. Obviously, they have benefited from the work from home efforts by companies, as many companies now look to make their company's files more accessible. Now, Alibaba reported a strong Q1 with 58% growth. And by the time you watch or listen to this, Zoom's Q1 earnings reports will have been released. It'll be interesting to see how they have fared with all the security controversy and massive overnight growth all happening in the last 90 days. In Microsoft Azure news, let's briefly go over the top 3 announcements from the Microsoft Build conference last month. We'll have another special video to cover it in more detail coming very soon. This year's Build was held online for obvious reasons, like most conferences will be this year. One of the biggest announcements was that Azure would host the world's most powerful AI supercomputer, which was developed in collaboration with OpenAI. The supercomputer has been purpose-built to train massive distributed AI models, giving it all of the benefits of a dedicated appliance paired with the benefits of Azure's cloud infrastructure. Microsoft also introduced Azure SYNAPSE Link, which the company said it will soon be coming to all operational systems after its initial launch on Azure Cosmos DB. This new tool aims to enable customers to get insights from their real-time transactional data stored in their operational databases with a single click, without managing data movements or placing a burden on their operational systems. Microsoft said that it is delivering new responsible machine learning tools for Azure to help customers deploy AI models more responsibly by aiming to improve model interpretability, reduce unfairness, and ensure data privacy and confidentiality. In AWS news, AWS announced REDHAT's OPENSHIFT Kubernetes for AWS. Specifically, the new OPENSHIFT enables customers to launch Red Hat OpenShift clusters with an AWS integrated experience for cluster creation and management. AWS console listing, on-demand hourly billing model, single invoice for AWS deployments, and AWS support. In GCP news, while long out of the running for the Defense Department's major JEDI contract, Google will help the agency's Defense Innovation Unit build a secure cloud management solution to detect global cyber threats with ANTHOS, which is Google's solution for multi-cloud management. The new Google Cloud VMware engine delivers a fully managed VMware Cloud Foundation stack in a dedicated environment on Google Cloud infrastructure. Google announced an integrated first-party service that lets customers migrate or run VMware environments in Google Cloud. And in wrap-up, for all items we are hosting, like meetups, podcasts, and blogs, check out publiccloud.ninja. We won't be hosting any in-person cloud events in Vancouver for the remainder of the year, but make sure you hit the like button to help us get more visibility, and subscribe so you get notified when we publish new content, like the special video and podcast we'll be releasing any day now, which will be covering in detail Microsoft's Build conference, which was held last month. If you think we've missed anything, let us know in the comments section. Our next monthly news episode will be in 4 weeks' time, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Till then, stay safe and keep challenging yourself.